So welcome to Flight Experience Sydney, Captain Daniel, assisting the controls of the Boeing 737-800 aircraft here in Sydney International Airport. We're outside at the holding point of runway 16 right there. We're going to taxi in that yellow line, turn to the left to join the runway. 2 circuits here in Sydney, and then we'll proceed on to Hong Kong to take off landings there to finish up our 1-hour flight this afternoon. Now first things first, before we actually get going, give a quick run on how the controls work. And rest your hands on the control yoke. Just turn to the left, aircraft will bank to the left for me. Straighten up to go straight, turn to the right, aircraft will go to the right. Yep, if you want the aircraft to climb, you pull back on the controls. As you pull up, the nose will go up and climb. Back to neutral, and when you push forward, the aircraft will go nose down. Perfect. So this control only works when the aircraft is airborne, okay? On the ground, we use our feet to steer the airplane. So the pedals are called rudder pedals. So push the left pedal in, plane will go to the left. Straight to go straight. And if you turn to the right, the aircraft will go to the right. So use our feet pedals to taxi out, line up and take off. Once you're actually airborne, have your feet flat on the floor and just use your hands to control for the aircraft. So that's our 2 main controls, hands to the sky, feet for steering on the ground. Moving down here now is our throttle quadrant, okay? The 737 has 2 engines, 1 and 2. This is like the accelerator in your car. Push these all the way forward to take off, bring it back here horizontal, okay? For that thrust, bring it back here horizontal. Have you heard of reverse thrust before? I'm going to pull these levers up and have it practice, yep. Pull off the top and just hold the top. Stop it there. Hold up the top. Hold up the top. So activate reverse thrust to help slow the aircraft down. Push it forward, disengage reverse thrust. That's it. Alright, lovely. So reverse thrust, we'll use that on our full second landing. I'll guide you through it once we activate that. Moving on to our instrument panel now, you have 2 displays on your side. I'll point over here so you can see. This area is called the primary flight display. Now in the centre is artificial horizon. Yep. That blue colour represents the sky. Brown represents our ground. There's our left wing. Here's our right wing, okay? And that black dot's the nose. So on takeoff, you've got to pull back, select up to 15 up there for takeoff. Okay. Once you reach 15, you push forward to 10 degrees. Hold down 10 until you get to 3,000 feet. And when you push forward, you get that black square in between the first 2 white lines there. That's straighten up for the aircraft, okay? So the black dot's the nose. There's the angle of taking the airplane. And once you level off, you'll do a turn. And bank, how far do you bank the airplane? Up here's how you measure angle of bank. That 0 there, each line represents 10. 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. We want to turn about here, 20, 25 either side, left to right. That's what into back to your airplane. Okay, so that's our artificial horizon. Left hand side's our airspeed indicator, measures our airspeed. Altitude on the right hand side measures our height. The right hand display is our map display, okay. There's your compass rose on the outside to give us our direction. Where the tip of the triangle there, we're going to taxi out and we're going to turn to the left. There's runway drawn in there. I'm going to take off, follow pink dotted line, climb to 3,000 feet about here, and then we're going to U-turn, parallel to the airport, and come back around to land here. The map's going to start moving as we start flying. I'll show you how that works as we get going. Just remember, always the tip of the triangle. Okay. Alright, and down in the centre now is our aircraft engine instruments there. N1 measures out a big fan rotating in front of a jet engine. At idle it's at 20%, 20.5. As you push it all the way forward, it's got to 100% power there. Fuel gauge is down there. So about 8.8 tonnes of fuel, so heaps of fuel for our flight. Finally down here is our FMC, our flight management computer. It's the brains of the aeroplane. We input our data for our takeoff, approach and landing. Enter the data gives us our takeoff speeds. So on the right hand side it's our 3 critical takeoff speeds. V1 at 128, rotate at 130, climb at 143. So about 130 knots, start pulling back, the plane will start leaving the ground. Alright, so that's our basic cockpit briefing so far. Any questions before we get underway?
Nope, don't think so.
Alright, so what we do now is get the camera for departure now. Up here, fasten the seatbelt sign on for me. That's it. 2 runway lights come on, fixed runway lights on, that's it. 4 landing lights on, that's it, it's all set. And we're ready to go. So that's our park brake there. Release our park brake, pushing it forward. Now right hand on the throttles there, and move it forward about 2 centimetres. Yep, and then you're going to use your feet to steer. Use that little tiller on the point there. That's it. That's fine, we're starting rolling forward, so use that wheel. As you keep going forward, you're going to pull it down nice and gently. Keep going forward. That's it.
Okay, that's quite sensitive.
Yeah, it is very responsive, okay. Now power all the way back a bit now, that's it. So that's the middle of the runway, line up with the centre pole. A bit more, pull it down a little bit more, okay. That's enough. Now use your feet to straighten it up, okay? Your feet move 1 to 2 centimetres either side, left to right to straighten it up, alright? Alright, ready for takeoff now, so use your feet to steer down the runway. Move it forward about 4 centimetres for me now. That's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. You push the N1 button on the gauge auto throttle. That's it. Let go of those. I'm moving your own now. Let go. Right, release it. Just use your feet nice and gently. Steer down the runway, okay? Nice and gently. That's it. Keep it straight there. So your feet control the aeroplane now by keeping that little line down the runway straight. Both hands on the control yoke. Start raising those up about now. Okay? Pull it up now. That's it. Black square right up to 15. Nice and smooth. Look inside. Keep an eye on that black dot. That's it. 10 degrees, 12.5. Now push the nose down. That's it. Perfect. Gear up. Pull the wheel out and up for me. Straight out and up to the top. That's it. Feet flat on the floor now. That's it. That's the way. Just concentrate on the inside now. Down to 10 degrees now, so lower that nose down to 10. Turn to the left, just a little bit, keeping that pink dotted line. Pink line around to our left now.
Yep.
That's the direction we're going to turn. So when you already bank around to the left, about 10 degrees. So you bank it, okay. There we go. That's 10, so a little bit more now, about 15, 20 degrees. The turning angle there is good. Lovely. Halfway through our turn, keep that angle there, we're going to turn it another half. That's it. It's good. There you go, runway's there. See you come up ahead now, so it's looking good. More turn to the right, okay. Turn to the left, sorry.
Ah, left.
Oh yeah. Pull back on the controls, we're at 2,000 feet. Just maintain our height for the moment to get closer. Turn to the right now to level the horizon. Okay, turn to the right now, just a little bit going that pink dotted line. And now we're in the target for landing. So back there, back to the left now. Okay. Okay, now put the landing gear back down, pull it out and down, straight out and then down. That's it. .150 knots now, so we're going to slow the aircraft down to 150. And you see the runway ahead of us?
Yep.
Alright, so we're just slowly dropping down now. At 160 knots, just maintain our altitude there. Straight down there, that's alright. Yeah, keep it about there. Keep that black dot just about there.
Okay.
It's a good angle. It's a touch and go landing. We're going to touch down and we're going to take off again. Lovely, there's the runway. 16 right, the main north-south runway at Sydney. Press that green speed button for me now. So So that cancels that automatic throttle. Now we've got manual control. That's it, looking good. Look outside, there you go. First time for landing Sydney, eh?
Yep.
There you go.
Light slope. 300. Light slope.
Raise the nose up just a little bit.
Okay.
Pull back a little bit more.
Light slope. 200. Light slope. Light slope.
Alright, hand on the throttles. About 50 feet, just powering it backwards.
Approaching
Okay?
minimums.
Just pull it back now.
50,
Yeah.
40, 30,
Look outside, there
20.
you go.
10.
Oh.
Don't worry about that, we'll go through him, see what it's like. That's it, keep going. Push forward now, we're going to take off. That's it. There we go, back to 15 degrees, that's it. Push forward now, lower the nose, that's it. And get the gear up now, pull it straight out and up. Push the nose down. Okay, push. Okay, looking good there, Captain. So down to 10 degrees now, lower the nose, down to 10. And that's it, hold there at 10 and keep the turn going around now. We're going to turn to the right now. Have a look down the western Sydney. So just bank around to the right, that's it. And 142 for landing, set that speed up for landing, that's it. Rightio, there you go, lovely. So a little bit more to the left, just a very small turn, 3 degrees. Get back onto the runway centre line. Height's good, just keep at that angle there. Yeah, that's it, runway will come back now. Turn to the right now, that's it, lovely. So, looking good, so height's good, coming down. This time there's no aeroplane there, so it's all good. Yeah. Silly thing, didn't want to stop. Alright, hand on the throttles now, and 50 feet power back.
100.
There we go, that's perfect, this one.
Approaching minimums.
So bring the power back, idle.
40, 30,
There you go.
20, 10.
Now reverse thrust up, that's it. Push the nose forward, cancel reverse thrust, that's it. Well done. Welcome to Sydney Airport. Lovely landing.
Not too
How you
bad.
feeling, eh? It's good fun, eh?
Yeah, no, this is great.
Yeah, well done. We'll have a rest now for 2 minutes. I'll set up Hong Kong and 2 takeoff lanes at Hong Kong to finish up.
All right, awesome.
All good?